on. That's on. All right.
All righty. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Eric. Enjoy. Okie dokie, here comes the canopy. Clear prop!
Alright, ready to do it?
Sounds good.
Park Tower, extra 7 kilo whiskey, ready for takeoff. Okie dokie, here we go. A little different than a loaded jump plane in the middle of July, huh?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. This really gets up there quick.
Alright, there's 1,000 feet above the ground. That will lower the nose for a cruise climb.
Real great. Nice to be up here.
Well, if you'd like to take the airplane, you could go ahead and do that.
Okay.
There you go. You got the stick, you got the rotor pedals, and it's a really touchy stick. I'm sure Eric said that multiple times, but you're riding the happy middle ground between those two just fine. If you want to do some turns now, you can go ahead and do that too. Just gentle stick and rudder together. And it's mostly stick and a tiny bit of rudder. There you go, a little back pressure so the nose doesn't fall through. Very nice. Let's come back to the left. And you got a little nose drop on that one. You notice every time you turn, the nose wants to drop, and the steeper you turn, the more it wants to drop. We'll do a couple of clearing turns here, first to the left.
All right.
And then to the right. We'll start with a roll. Gonna pull it up a little, stabilize it, and then just give it some left aileron. Well, that there was about at half rate. Do you want to do one at full rate?
Sounds good.
All right, I want you to hold your neck real stiff so your head doesn't go swinging around sideways, okay? Here we go, 1, 2, 3. And then, here it goes. I'm going to have to tighten up a bit. There we are. Oops, my hand slipped. Come around the bottom. Now, but we'll kind of combine a roll and a loop, and we'll do a Cuban 8. We'll come over the top. Get it going in a bit of a down line, and then stop looping. We'll do a half roll. All right, so that was a half normal Cuban 8. Now for the second half, we'll do a reverse Cuban 8. We'll pull it up into a climb first. 45 degrees up. There we go. We'll set it. And as we go up and slow down, we'll roll it over halfway and pull around the bottom. Practice area, extra 7 kilo whiskey, half 3,000. All right. How about some vertical stuff? You want to see a hammerhead?
Sounds good.
All right. Your stomach doing good? Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. There's 200 knots, just about 200 knots. We're going to pull it up into the vertical. As I set that, I want you to look out your left wing. So we set the vertical, we're getting up, getting slower and slower and slower. Just before we come to a total standstill, now we kick it over. There's our down line. Oops, just a little over. And there we go. Pick it up a notch, we can do a hammerhead with some rolls on the upline. Check it out. We're going to set it, and there's a roll. There's the vertical. There's the kick. How about a 4-point roll on the way down? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, squeeze your legs. Here's some G's. And we're going to pull up into the left and take a break again. We'll get a bunch of speed here. The faster we can... The faster airspeed we enter this with, the slower the pitch rate actually. So it looks bigger and slower and more graceful, and you know, your brain can keep track of it better. So here we go. We start pulling up. Now we start rolling just a little bit. There's our 90-degree reference. Hit upon that, invert it. We continue rolling slightly to the right as we come around the bottom. Another 90 degrees ahead. You change it, we're back exactly where we started. Awesome.
Wow.
Better finish this. It was a bit farther to the other side than I thought. Cool. Let's show you a flat spin. What we're going to do is, we're going to pull it up into the vertical, and then just as we come to a standstill, instead of doing a hammerhead, I'm just going to kind of let the nose down, kick in some left rudder, get it rotating. Didn't enter it the way that I expected exactly. There we are.
Wow.
And we're covered. Opposite rudder, unstall. Now, the most G's we've done until now is about 4 to 4.5. Curious to see what some more G's feel like? I can show you 6 if you want. Yeah, for this you're going to have to squeeze your legs and your stomach muscles, right? To tense up and keep up your blood pressure.
Okay, we'll do.
I'll give you a warning just before I do it, so it doesn't come unexpected. We'll get a little speed here. All right, there's a speed. Okay, 3, 2, 1, squeeze. That was 6 G's. We'll let that nose down gently.
Wow, that was pretty cool. How much was that?
6.
Felt like I could like in a dreamlike state there for a minute. That was pretty wild.
Yeah, so you were kind of at the edge of blacking out there. You get a little bit gray out, a little fuzzy in your vision.
Yeah, or that tunnel vision, big time.
Yep. Yeah. So that's gray out. So that's the one of the progressive steps on the way to blackout. And even further than that, loss of consciousness. I'm going to do a half of a roll and then leave it inverted. So here we go. Pretty neat view of the world, huh? You look up through the canopy and see nothing but ground.
Yep, upper Midwest. Beautiful.
Now we're just going to pull it up, and it's going to be a 4-point roll to the right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we are, going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let me show you something else about it. I'm going to do another one, and then pay attention while we're at the top. Okay, here's 220 knots. You notice now, even though we're banked vertically, you don't feel like your butt's sliding sideways out of your seat. Right now, if you were to put a glass of water on the instrument panel, the water level would be level with the floor of the airplane. It wouldn't spill out the side. Oh, cool. Now, so if you do a coordinated turn all the way around, all the local forces inside the cockpit still pulled straight towards the floor. There's a famous video from Bob Hoover flying a barrel roll, just like I am right now. With one hand, he's flying the plane, doing the barrel roll. With the other hand, he's pouring a pitcher of iced tea into a glass, all the way throughout on video.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's kind of a famous thing. And backhanded pouring at that. I don't know if I could do that in my kitchen. Oh, yeah, here we go. Really turning on a dime there.
I did better on that than the first time. I was pushing and exercising it a little more.
4-point roll on the upline.
All right, sounds good.
And then some continuous rolls on the downline. So here we go. We're going up. Yeah, we're going to set the upline and do a 4-point roll to the right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's a pivot. There's the downline. I'm going to cut the engine. And we'll do some continuous rolls to the right. We'll do 2. Okay, 1, 1.5, and 2. Squeeze your legs. We're going up. And instead of doing a boring whole turn, how about we make it a Cuban 8?
Sounds good.
There we go. Squeeze your legs. We're going up. Coming over the top. Half roll. Alright. Now there's that little thin wisp. The sun line is going left to right. I'll turn left and we'll do this east and west. Okay, you ready?
All set.
Here goes. Start a loop. As we're over the top, we'll start rolling left, and we're cresting over the top of that loop. We can continue on our way down. There we go. Finish it as a regular loop. And we had this happen really good a couple of minutes ago, but I don't know if you saw it because our attention was on other things. This is too low. We're gonna do it by that higher deck, okay? This is really neat.
All right, sounds good.
We'll just climb through this hole here. We're gonna do a hammerhead, and if I place the vertical start point just right in the speed, then we're gonna reach that real slow point, you know, just before we kick it over. Right as we get to the condensation level, we get close to the clouds. Oh, I think we got a little bit too close. I'm gonna go down some, and then we're gonna go up. Okay, here we go. We're gonna give this a try. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. Here they are. See? Nice. Take it over. Didn't happen as strong as that other time. Want to give it another try?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, just look straight ahead. And see how it blows the whole thing also to the right.
Yeah, very interesting.
It's not really doing it.
I got a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, most maneuvers, you come out at the end of them going downhill really fast, right? Which generally that puts you into a good position to start the next maneuver. Because most maneuvers, they require airspeed. You know, for example, what we can do here is a barrel roll. As we come out the bottom of that barrel roll, we go straight into a loop. I was just about to say, yeah, look out the side, because that's the place to look as you're going uphill on the loop. Now as we come over the top of that, that puts us in a good position for a hammerhead. We'll set this line here very precisely. There it is. Hey, it happened that time that we weren't even looking for it. That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, really neat.
And then coming out of this, we can do a 3-link roll, one after the other. Ready?
Yep.
There we go. 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3.
Awesome.
Tower is 77 Kilo Whiskey 5 south at 6,000 if I'm looking back from the overhead.
Extra 77 Kilo Whiskey, Aurora Tower, enter left downwind for runway 27, report initial for your overhead.
Report initial for 77 Kilo Whiskey. Alright, so we can't quite do a low pass, but we'll do an overhead brake, which is kind of similar and still pretty fun way to come in.
Alright, sounds good.
Roger, left or right, brake your discretion, and like wind 230 at 16 gust 25, runway 27, clear to land.
And right as we get over the top, we're going to brake into a right hard turn.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay, here comes a brake in about 3, 2, 1, brake. Prop forward landing checklist complete. We are clear to land. We're going to start our turn now, descend at 90 knots.
Awesome job, man.
Thank you. Make sure your feet are clear of the pedals as we come in, and you don't accidentally interfere with them, okay?
Yeah, I got the middle on the fuel tank.
25.
That's what it's all about, having fun.
7 Kilo Whiskey, left on Charlie.
Yeah, there's nothing else in the world like this kind of stuff. Never did drugs, do this instead.
Alright, shutdown checklist. Throttle's at 1,000 RPM. Avionics master's coming off.
Yeah, it gets kind of cramped in here.
It does.
Yeah.
It's not an ergonomic airplane.
Yeah, if I was like 250 pounds, I probably couldn't fit in here.
Yeah, over the years we had a couple of guys that we had to turn away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a good thing I laid off the McDonald's for the past 20 years.
Well, there he is, back in one piece for you.
Yep.
All right. Now just stay
That's
put there
good.
with all your stuff, and I'm going to come up and get them from you, okay?
All right, sounds good.